Hey guys, welcome to another Train Sim World 2 video. We've got another mod in the form of enhancements to the very lovely ACS64 for Boston Sprinter and the Amfleet coaches. These mods were originally done by a guy named, I think, Nexo for Train Sim World 2020, because we had the Northeast Corridor on that. And Yuri, aka Lunamoon, from the Train Sim community, essentially ported these over and added to them as well, and they are numerous. So it is essentially just a texture enhancement for the most part. Well, I hate saying just. I didn't mean just like it's minimal, because it's not minimal. It's there's quite a lot going on here. But anyway, the silver paint was slightly darkened on the logo here. As you can see, it's not too bright, too washed out like it was by default. Ton of other things. Reduced dirt on the body overall. I don't really see much of that. I think what it is like mainly along the bottom, the chassis here, but I can see some additional like grime, which looks pretty nice. I think we just got emergency stopped, by the way. Not really paying attention here, trying to do this video. Faded black around the windshield, the windscreen for my non-US buds. So it's more faded, less dark, less shiny. The heads and markers, now this is paramount for me. This is like one of the biggest things. The heads and markers were fixed. The LEDs have more bumps applied to them and less reflection, less illumination, and the textures were revised. So that's on high right there. You probably know from playing this that it's quite bright by default. So there's dim, right? And then back to high. That's nice. That's a lot less just overpowered, crazy looking, too bright. You can actually see the bulbs in there, which is nice. And of course the ditch lights as well. I don't know if anything were done to the ditch lights. They still seem pretty bright, but I think the lights themselves might have been changed a bit. I don't know, they still seem pretty bright. I'm not too sure. I don't use those anyway. I just, you know, they're flashing if I'm using the horn. That's it. I don't leave them on when I'm operating. So let's go ahead and turn them puppies back off. There we go. Off. Alright, we'll park her right here, right out in the open, where we can see the nice sunlight. Left Providence Station back there behind us. There we go. Anyway, so that's a few ticks off the list of what all's going on with this paint here. You can probably see right off the bat one of the biggest changes just in the Amfleet coaches. That is gorgeous. That's how they should have looked by default. That's how they look in real life. You know, it's just bare, you know, kind of not gloss, just bare metal, almost polished look to it. But anyway, there was an added pattern in the reflective tape down here as well. Before, it didn't look like much. You still can't really see it, but you got to get really good in there to kind of see the diamonding, if you will, the reflective bits. You can definitely see it now. If you look in its default state, that is not there. I promise you that. Let's see, what else? Metal plate step texture at the entry door was added. It's very nice. It's very nice. Check the other side. Can't really see anything over here. It's too dark. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, what else? The pilot screw holes with white marking were reduced. Changed the pilot suspension to a bluish gray, which is Siemens, I guess, signature color. And the wheel color was updated, and reflection on disc brake as well, which you can definitely see. You can see the Siemens logo on there as well. Shiny. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm at a weird angle right here. We'll go back to this one. Come on, sun. Being stupid. There you go. You can kind of see it. You need something to reflect. There we go. The sand is kind of reflecting. There you go. Zoom in. It's hard to tell, but it's there. It's there. That's the point. It's the point I'm trying to convey here. And of course, the Siemens logo added to the bogies as well. You can see down here. And I mean, it looks good. It looks a little bit more scuffed up, which I think is nice. Like the little bits on the reflective tape missing there. I like that. I like that they don't, you know, look shiny and brand new and clean. I mean, these things are the workhorses of the Northeast Corridor, you know. Going between DC and Boston, which is pretty much where we're almost at. But the color overall looks nice. You know, it's a more appropriate color. You can tell the black around the windshield, aka windscreen. It looks better. It looks a lot more natural. This is a gorgeous paint, and it's very nice that Yuri, aka Lunamoon, took the liberty to kind of port this over into the new updated engine for Train Sim World 2 for PC, of course, only, in which you can use these mods. But yeah, it looks fantastic. So we've pretty much taken care of the logo for the most part. I think I've kind of noted on most of the items I can possibly think of there. We've got the Amfleets as well. The biggest thing that you should be able to see is the reflection in this thing. By default, Dovetail had it just kind of like a whitish gray, and it was not reflective at all. It had no shine to it. I don't know why, but this is what these things look like, and this texture enhancement pack will do this for you. Anyway, bare metal, reflection to the body, the contrast, brightness, and little things like that were adjusted. Scratches and stains were added to the body itself. There's dents and bends and things like that, you know, because it's metal. It you know, it bends, it flexes. It's not inherently smooth and straight, and plus these things are banged around on the railroads, you know, all the time, so they get thrashed about quite a bit. But it was also had the corrected marker lights, which I tried to kind of show there at the beginning. It's kind of hard to tell in the daytime here, but they definitely look a lot better. A lot better. Much better. More natural. That's a thing. Natural. Less, you know, crazy, colorful, in your face, you know, and more natural, like it should look. But anyway, this set looks extremely gorgeous and refined, and just terribly realistic now compared to what it was by default. Oh, and the windows were tinted too, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool addition. So you can tell they are definitely darkened. I'm no like window tintophile, but I would say those are maybe like 5% maybe. I think in the US like 10 or 11% is the highest you can go, or something like that. But anyway, it's there. They're tinted. It's cool and it looks good. Let's see if we can get out and check it out from the inside. I'm sure these people aren't at all worried that their regional train is stopped out here for no good reason. There we go. Come on in. How we doing, folks? All right. Yeah, they're tinted in here as well. Miss, do you mind? I'm gonna pop a squat here. There we go. Yeah, tinted. Looks good, man. Digging it. So it's a big shout out to Yuri for porting these over from Train Sim World 2020, because they look very, very spicy now. Just these freaking Amfleets. They look liquidy. They're so shiny. It's like liquid aluminum or something. I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyway, just wanted to show this off, guys. It is out there now. Go and pick it up. I will link it down below if you want to check it out for yourself. But I would highly, highly, highly recommend it if you want this train set to look anything at all like the real deal, and just better in any and every way it can visually look on the outside. So that's it. Go and pick it up. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.